Nat Phillips reveals he wants to leave Liverpool in January. Nat Phillips has admitted he is ready to leave Liverpool and will depart Anfield in January if the club receives an offer they are prepared to accept, amid interest from West Ham. The 24-year-old played a crucial role for Jurgen Klopp's side when they were struck by an injury crisis in defense last season. Without Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez and Joel Matip for large parts of the campaign, Phillips struck a partnership with Rhys Williams as the Reds charged into the top four at the back end of the season. But with Van Dijk, Gomez, and Matip all fit again, and the arrival of Ibrahima Konate from RB Leipzig in the summer, Phillips has found game time hard to come by. In fact, he has played just 4 times this season and chalked up 224 minutes of first-team action. His most recent appearance came in last week's 2-1 Champions League win over AC Milan, but Phillips sustained a fractured cheekbone which will mean he misses the bulk of the busy festive period. However, when the January transfer window opens, Phillips has revealed he will be leaving the club if an acceptable offer arrives. It's thought Liverpool will be willing to accept around £10 million. "I want to be playing games. It's been tough because the competition to get in this team is fierce," Phillips told Sky Sports. "The manager and I agree that the best thing for me is to play as many games as possible. I think you saw last year I developed well. I'm going to see what comes along in January and go from there. I think at this moment in time it's unlikely that I'll be playing lots of games for Liverpool, so if an opportunity arises where I get the chance to do that somewhere else and it suits everyone, then it's certainly something I'd be interested in. I've had the exposure and experience in the Premier League and the Champions League. So maybe those situations where you're new and nervy, I've gone through that phase. I'll be ready straight away to get involved and play." West Ham boss David Moyes is keen to recruit a new central defender in January after his backline took a hit with Angelo Ogbonna and Kurt Zouma sidelined for lengthy spells. While it looks like Phillips will be leaving Liverpool, Klopp has insisted he has no plans to find transfer window solutions for Africa Cup of Nations absentees Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane and Naby Keita. The Reds boss could be without at least 2 members of that trio for a month from the start of January, and while Egyptian Salah and Senegal's Mane will be huge misses, it is difficult to replace them. The tournament is hanging in the balance with organizers adamant it will still take place despite widespread reports that it may have to be scrapped with the Omicron coronavirus variant spreading rapidly. Despite the uncertainty, Klopp insisted before his side's clash with Newcastle at Anfield on Thursday night that he would not be going into the transfer market to replace the players he will be without. "We knew 3 would be qualified and be there, and we knew that at least 2 of them will go pretty far in the tournament," the German said. "Can you be prepared for something like that, properly, perfectly? Like a 1-for-1 replacement for Sadio, a replacement for Mo, 1 replacement for Naby? That's tricky in each situation, but I am happy with the squad and we have options to play and still to play football. The thing is there are so many games coming up when we are still together, that is the most intense period now, but then we have a lot of games when Mo and Naby and Sadio are not here. That means we have to find lineups for these games, even when we have cup competition."